choosing to make the first change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
Davis.
Il numero 8.
Fabian Ruiz. Looking for options for movement. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that's a throw-in. And it's Davis. Kimmich. Picked out Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a nicely measured pass.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Elliott. Hernandez does well to get it back. He's through here. Now it's Modric! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That has been cut short. Looking for the run. And there's Greengrass. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mosquera is there to clear. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that's well spotted. Olise, and he was quick to react. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Arsenal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like...
Alvarez! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. Atalanta are level. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has 2.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta, numero 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sane might just make this. That looks a cracking ball. And he's intervened well there.
Atalanta merit full marks for their attitude and application.
Real chance! Goal! Atalanta! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's had a hit! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's got a side of goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Szoboszlai. Fabian Ruiz. Balde.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Doku. And the counter is on. And no, that was never going to make it. That's going to go a long way. And he's taking no chances there. Played towards the other side. Decent ball. Casillas catches it safely. Pinches it off him. Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he can clear it away. And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? A very good... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Aimed beyond the defence.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
And it's Beckham. Maradona in acres of space out wide. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Rijkaard. Mateus. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. Maradona. Mateus. Balde. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Donatoni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a nicely measured pass. Tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Fabian Ruiz. That is a brilliant interception. Mateus. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Oh, what a mistake! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus. Roberto Carlos. And Donatoni. Maradona. Good spot, he's seen the run. And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kayserispor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. And he's let fly. Mateus. Donatoni. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard! And he comes up trumps again. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Cleared away. In towards the back. He's got tall. Tomori is there and he can get that clear. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bayer.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicked it back promptly. Kayserispor disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is good alertness. Mbappe!
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, played right into his path. It's anyone's ball now. Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold.
Added time.
Maradona, very much a man of this moment. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Arsenal would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he thumps it clear. Rijkaard. Mateus. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at... There's the hit! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Donatoni. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard. And here's Donatoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, great chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 20, Neymar. Number 8, Sane.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 23, Bruno Fernandes. Number 17, Conte.
Mateus.
Coming on the field.
Donatoni.
Number 22, Soboslai. Number 9,
And it's
Robert
Çalhanoğlu.
Lewandowski. Number 10, Owen. Number 18, João Felix.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Mateus. Rijkaard. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. Donatoni. Cruyff, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He's got away. Roberto Carlos stood his ground strongly. And that's another good... It's Roberto Carlos! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Soboslai looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And he's gone looking for safety. "75 minutes played. Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinches it off him. And here's Lewandowski. Now the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Has a look and has a go. And how did he not make it four?
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rijkaard. Great ball, and he's in here. Hits one! He's scored!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Lewandowski. Soboslai. Pass somewhat off target. That's headed upfield. Now it's Bowen. He is through here. The ball has bounced loose now. No mess. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And now,
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Arsenal desperately...
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a nicely measured pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And they've got rid. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Can he get it through?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. But they've got it again. Busquets. Belletti. And that could set him on his way. It's Bergkamp! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Decent hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a sweet ball, that. Szoboszlai, terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
That has been cut short. And no, that was never going to make it. Busquets. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Can he finish? And one more try! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Olise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Olise, he's picked his way through. And he gets rid in a hurry.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Olise clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Rafinha. Hakimi gets a foot in here. Olise. Bruno Fernandes. Hakimi. In with the challenge. Now it's Rafinha. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He can get that clear.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Szoboszlai considers his options, and a real chance to break the deadlock. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Fabian Ruiz. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Not the best distribution from the keeper. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And that's gone loose. No, that's been intercepted. Owen! Now, who's Who's going to be first to this? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No way through. He's through here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's intervened well there. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's in, surely! And the finish! Goal! Arsenal! A goal at a really telling moment. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Arsenal. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Chance here to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Rafinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. And Owen! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Now that's well seen too. Played back in. Can he get onto this? He gets big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Szoboszlai gets across and deals with it. It's a pretty loose pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
The attendance for this match was
Pitches it off him.
60,179.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, that's well spotted. Shifted upfield.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Fabian Ruiz. Owen. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Bruno Fernandes. Number 22, Soboslai. Number 21, David Villa. Number 11,
The ball's gone astray.
Number 7, Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 5.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
João Felix.
And he was alert to it. Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rafinha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. Aim forwards. Bergkamp! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Sané, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He can run onto that.
That's going in strongly.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. It's just beyond his reach. Cleared without hesitation. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lewandowski. Oh, well played.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And here's Lewandowski. Great defending, strong and determined. That's played into space, and he's picked out the run. Casillas, will they claim to that? Hakimi. Now it's Sané. Ball's gone out of play. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Lewandowski. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Quick reminder today.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Chance! In he goes again! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's had it nicked away. Floated up and over. Cleared away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar. And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Out of play for a throw. And that should be the keeper's. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Could move up a gear here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was alert to it. Over to the other side. Fabian Ruiz goes sliding in. Casemiro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. They're back on the ball again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now this could be a chance. And Batistuta! Hernandez gets it away. Balde. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed it.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, bang on target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bruno Fernandes. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's cut it out. Kimmich. And he's in on... And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Quality ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's put paid to a promising move. There's the shot! It's in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
After 41 minutes is
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Batistuta. Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar! And another try! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And yes, it's him again. Fabian Ruiz! He's delivered all right!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
Here we go again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He's got away.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Hakimi can get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. And now the breakaway. Driven forward. Messi is herring after that one. Now that's well seen too. Balde. Fabian Ruiz has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he was quick to react. Gnabry gets into a good position. That is good strength. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
The attendance
Hakimi.
for this match was 71,000.
Just about up to the hour now. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Celtic showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's played him through. Now it's Canabry. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's a decent hit! Delicate ball, and it needs to be. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Batistuta. Number 18,
Wan-Bissaka.
Neymar. Number 13,
Ruben Dias with the clearance.
coming on the field. Number 8, Romario. Number 6, Kubo. Number
Arsenal
51,
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a decent clearance. And here's Romario. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kubo is wide and looking to get onto this. Terrific header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Celtic really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
"75 minutes played. Fabian Ruiz. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala. Nicely aimed pass. Good effort from distance. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And it's been taken short. Musiala. Very nicely done. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Romario. It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
There was to be only one out. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he was quick to react. Tries to dink it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubo gets flagged offside. Maradona. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. There's no flag. Now he's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal take the lead. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Fabian Ruiz voted man of the match and deserved. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This venue, located here in Villa Belmiro, is modest, but whatever it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in character. The action has already started. And the counter is on.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, here's a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fabian Ruiz! He can get that clear. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Olise, who played through for the wide man. Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Gnabry, Mbappe, oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that was vital. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Now, who's going to be first to the... He's got full. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl. You know what, Batistuta? He's got the shot away! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Botafogo take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hakimi. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lewandowski! And that has been cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the flag has stayed down. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Davis.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. He's found the way through. And he's straight offside. Nice physical challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's a throw. The ball has bounced loose now. And that has been knocked clear. Batistuta. Gnabry. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. Traumeri. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Maldini cuts it out. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace, and he's running through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Batistuta. And the keeper's in command.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Maradona. Mbappe. Now the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Out to the right. Maradona. There's the hit! And one more try! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a shade optimistic. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! Alaba. Always onto this. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Casillas looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Casillas can pick that up. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Lewandowski puts his foot on the gas. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And they've got rid. Barcola. He's in plenty of space here. That's good vision. Oh, it's Batistuta. He is Batistuta! That had everyone off their seats.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Substituição no time do Arsenal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 25, camisa 9, camisa 3. Deixando
Olise.
o campo para a entrada de
Neymar.
camisa 22.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Neymar, camisa 2.
Aviati is there to take. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Conte. Olise. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, terrible mistake. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Gnabry. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. It's a sweet ball, that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Fabian Ruiz.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now that's well seen too. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Maldini cuts out the pass. He's played him through. Olise. Now it's Szoboszlai. Well, the ball's gone astray. Davis made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Ruben Dias. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's... And Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Neymar.
Foram indicados 2
Tchouaméni.
minutos de acréscimo.
Nicely worked. Tries to get it clear. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Xavi Alonso. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal pleasingly clever. They take away.
Is the manager's message not getting through, or not having the right players in the right positions?